How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to talk about how to get rid of lower belly fat without surgery. So before we get started, please subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. I do appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow. Also, if you're interested in online personal training for me, simply comment below in the comment section and I will get back to you guys with more details. So in this video, I will show you guys a few exercises that you can do to get rid of your lower belly fat. Make sure though that you are following a good, healthy diet with your calories tracked every single day and perform ab movements. This will allow you to get gains twice as fast as opposed if you just did the ab movements or if you just did the healthy diet. Make sure you combine them. Do the ab exercises and follow the healthy diet. Twice as fast gains, you guys. So try to get 500 to 1,000 calories below your calorie maintenance level every single day to lose 1 to 2 pounds each week. I will put in the description box a link that you guys can click on that will put you to a calorie calculator. You fill out all the information and that is how many calories you guys need for the day. So I get all these questions. People are asking me, how many calories do I need? How many calories do I need? Look in the description box. It'll say calorie counter. Click on the link. Fill in, there's maybe like, I think they'll ask you like 8 questions. They're gonna give you a rough estimate of your calories. Once you have found those calories, you guys, it'll say your maintenance level. It might say like 2,800 calories if you're a guy or 2,600 calories if you're a guy. If you wanna lose weight, if you have 2,600, eat 500, eat 2,100, you guys. Usually go with the 500 calories below maintenance unless you're super overweight. Then you can go with 1,000. But again, link will be in the description box. Just simply click on it and it will take you to a page that you can calculate your calories. Trust me, this will help you guys. This is what completely transformed my weightlifting career when I was a beginner. I would never track calories. I always used to think to myself, you know what? I will just out exercise and just eat whatever I want. Gains were not happening. What finally happened is I seriously just stopped thinking about it. I left my ego at the door. I started tracking calories. Gains like that, instantly started getting gains. My whole life has changed since tracking calories. It will help you guys out. So let's go over the exercises. The first exercise is going to be the leg raise, you guys. Now this movement is simply amazing. Now for the ab exercises for the lower belly fat, again, belly fat you have all over your stomach, but most people, what they fail to do is when they're doing their ab movements is that they don't target their lower abs. They'll do crunches after crunches after crunches. That's awesome, but that trains your upper abdominal muscles. Again, when you train your upper abs, you're still contracting your whole rectus abdominal muscles, which is just the proper word for your six-pack abs. But here's the thing, you guys, you can put more emphasis on the upper than the lower. So what do most people do when they're doing crunches? They're putting more emphasis on the upper abs. Nobody trains their lower abs, rarely, very rarely. So you start performing lower ab movements, it's gonna help get rid of that lower belly fat and you're gonna start noticing some gains. When I finally started training my lower abs, you guys, I could never get veins in my lower abs, ever. Guess what? I think I have like 5 veins in my lower abs now. Now I know it's kind of funny to talk about that and I got 5 veins in my lower abs, but once you start training correctly, understanding how the body moves, understanding the anatomy, that's when your gains start taking off. So trust me, this first exercise will help you guys. It's simply a leg raise. It can be done at home, no equipment needed, nothing, and all you're going to do is raise your legs. It's as simple as that. This will put a crazy amount of emphasis on your lower abs. So again, just sit like this. You can put your hands by your hips just to give you a little more support. What I like to do a little bit is I just like to lift my head just a little bit. I like to tuck my chin. This is going to really contract my abdominal muscles as opposed to if I was just looking straight up at the ceiling, then my abs really aren't contracted. By just lifting your head a little bit, tucking your chin, your abs are automatically contracted. Puts you in a good position to start the movement. So again, starting like this, all we're going to do is raise our legs. The key for doing this exercise is on the way down, don't actually touch the floor ever. The minute you do this, you can even feel you lose tension off of your lower abs. You just want to be hovering the whole time. So all the way up, when you come down, hover on the ground. Come up, come down. Don't actually touch the floor at all. Now what this does by not touching the floor is you're putting constant tension on your lower abs. When we are talking bodybuilding, building muscle, losing fat, We want constant tension, you guys. That's why you will notice professional bodybuilders, what they will do is they will do 3/4 reps. That'll keep all the tension on the muscles, because the goal is to build the muscles, not to see how much weight we can lift. With this exercise too, we're still performing the full range of motion. We're just not touching on the very bottom. And again, the exercise, you're not supposed to touch the ground on the very bottom. Levitate just a little bit. Make sure that even just a little bit, you're not touching the floor. Your legs never touch the ground on the way down, ever. Just hovering just a little bit. Trust me on this, you're going to put much more tension in your lower abs. Second exercise. This exercise is phenomenal. It's the Russian ab twist. And I currently have my fiance performing this movement for her obliques, because I am training her. It's kind of a love-hate relationship she has with the Russian ab twist, just simply because they are a very tough movement, but she's seeing really good gains in her oblique muscles, you guys, and that's the exercise that it does work. So to perform the Russian ab, what you want to do is you want to get into just a seated position like this. Now here's the key. You want to have your feet off of the ground like this. So my heels are off the ground. You kind of want to be back in this position. Now all we're going to do is start twisting. What you could also do for the movement, what I like to do is I like to come here. What I like to do is I like to touch my elbow on the opposite leg. So when I come around, I'll just touch it a little bit. I'll touch the very outside of the leg. That means that I'm actually performing the twist. You can simply do this exercise like this and really not feel the movement, but once you touch your elbow on the outside leg, so I'm touching this elbow on the outside of this leg like so when I come around. Now I'm getting the full contraction of my oblique muscles, you guys. So that's just a quick little tip. The key when doing it too, you guys, is try to keep your legs together. I know when you're trying to swing, they're going to want to try to come apart. That's fine if it's a little bit, but again, try to keep your legs together. And when you're doing the twisting, again, full twisting motion. If you're not twisting fully, you're not going to get the full contraction in your external oblique muscles, you guys. So very important, we do the full twisting. Okay, the next exercise is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a resisted reverse crunch. Now, I get a lot of questions from people asking me, where do you get the resistance bands? Simply, you guys, I can put them in the description box. I wanted resistance bands just because they're another way to train, and you can do them for a lot of different movements. So I did buy, I think I got 1, 2, 3, I believe 6, 1, 2. You get 5, I believe, in a package. You might get 6. I'm just trying to count them. They're a distance away. But you get different ranges of resistance. I like doing these for ab movements, especially oblique twists. And I like doing them for lateral raises for my shoulders, as well as bicep curls as well. So these resistance bands are very handy. I believe they're $20 if you guys look. I'll put them in the description box if you guys want to buy them. Again, you don't need to buy them. I hate selling stuff on my channel. I don't like to do that. I like to help you guys out, but honestly, the product itself is good. I would never recommend shit stuff to you guys. So if you guys are looking to buy them, they are in the description box. So again, to perform this movement, what we're going to do is we're gonna have the resistance band like so. We're gonna hold on to it. Now, all we're going to do is we're gonna simply lower our legs, and the band comes all the way back. Oh my God. And then it comes back, and then all the way back. Oh. 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 Okay, sorry about that. I did quite a few repetitions just because I love the stretch that you get. Sorry. I think I did like 10 reps. I was actually really getting into a workout there for a second, you guys. So I I do apologize. I didn't mean to do that many repetitions. You guys can kind of see that they are good. Resistance bands are never a bad investment ever if you're trying to build muscle. So it is a good product. Again, I wouldn't recommend anything that I don't actually have, you guys. So they are a good product. I enjoy them. The next exercise is going to be, another thing too, is that it adds resistance. Resistance is very important for developing ab muscles. Yes, body weight movements do work, but resistance is, it's another key to help you develop better abdominal muscles. So the next exercise that we're going to do is a star plank. Most of you guys know of the general plank, where you put your elbows on the ground and you simply contract your glutes, contract your abs, and you get into plank position. Now this really works the rectus abdominal muscles. It is a static movement because we're not moving. That's the normal plank. I'm going to show you guys the star plank. The star plank, you take a very wide grip, super wide, kind of like you're doing a very wide push-up. I will show you guys different angles so you guys can see the exercise, but we're going to get a very wide, very wide hand grip. We're going to contract our glutes, hold our abs, and you will see this movement is way harder to do. You can even hear me struggling. I have pretty good ab muscles, you guys. So I'm not trying to brag, not trying to be arrogant, but I can hold this position for a decent time. I don't want to go too long though. So I'll show you guys the position from this angle. So again, we're getting a very wide grip. Now the star plank is amazing because the closer your arms and hands are to the center of your gravity, the easier it's going to be. So the minute we open things up, guess what? Our weight isn't as dispersed, or it's more dispersed, I guess, so it makes it a little bit harder. And then we're going to contract our glutes, contract our abs, and then simply hold this position. You will feel it in your abs, trust me. And you guys can even see my shoulders are working, my triceps are working. Your back's gonna work. Your abs are gonna work. It's a fantastic movement, you guys, and it's just another variation that I don't really see people on the internet really showing. They generally just give away the generic plank. I like to mix things up. Different exercises are gonna give you different angles, and different angles are going to hit different muscle fibers. We have so many different muscle insertions, fibers, tendons, different cartilage. There's so much different stuff in our body. To hit it from different angles, different variety, is going to allow you guys to grow better and faster, and you're not going to adapt as quickly. You do the same thing over and over again, your body's going to adapt, because that's what we are as a species. Our bodies are meant to adapt. Our bodies love homeostasis. They hate change. That is why muscle for humans is very hard to put on. We are not meant to have muscle. We are disturbing our homeostasis when we do that. We do not like that at all. So end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel again if you haven't already. Like the video, share it. If you are interested again in those resistance bands, they are a good buy. I would never steer you guys wrong, and I honestly mean that from the bottom of my heart. They're a good product. I'll put the link in the description box if you guys do want to check them out. If you guys have any comments or questions on the product, comment below. I will answer any questions you guys have. And yeah, I will put the calorie calculator as well in the description box so you guys can figure out your calories. Once you figure out your calories, then you can start losing weight. So hopefully I helped you guys. Again, I'll stop talking now. This video is long enough. Thank you for watching. End the video. Have a great day, everyone.